Hello, sir. Hi. So, what's your name, sir?
I'm Dr. Raghunath, Director Techno Commercial, Dr. M.G.R. University. So this institution is totally dedicated for this particular arena.
Okay.
Is particularly dedicated for manufacturing drones of various kinds actually.
Okay.
We have various modalities of drones. For example, you can see here the agricultural drone,
Okay.
which helps in terms of fertilizer throwing,
Okay.
spraying, and pesticide spraying, throwing, and paddy seeding, and all the other seeds that
Okay.
can be also seed can be given on the earth.
Okay.
So the seeds will produce the grains later. The paddy will come, cut
That's right.
everything. You can reap out of it. What is the advantage of this particular drone is because it solves the number of man hours problem, which is
Okay.
being very high. And today labor orientation is very high.
Correct.
So any market you go, labor is at stake.
That's
So
right.
it's a rare commodity. So instead we are using this, and 1 acre can be completed in less than 20 minutes.
Yes.
Less than 20 minutes we can finish the acre seeding or sowing this one, or fertilizer or pesticide throwing. Now this also has an additional thing. We have a unique product like this, and you will find many other companies which are having the fertilizer, pesticide kind of a thing. Nobody has got a dual purpose machine. This has got the seeding as well as the other capacities what I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
And secondly, we have life-saving drones like what you see there. There are buoys. These are known as buoys. Red color ones are known as buoys.
Okay.
And that buoys will be just thrown into the sea or lake where the human is in distress.
Okay.
And he cannot swim. He got stuck.
Okay.
So human brain dies without oxygen within 3 minutes time.
Correct.
So lungs will get clogged off immediately.
Correct.
So within that time, if you don't save, and there is a big casualty.
Correct.
So operating manually, somebody swimming, going and then saving them, or the horse rider, cavalry, police people just jump into the sea, going and saving them, will all take some time. But within no time it will go and drop the buoys on top of the person who is suffering, and he can catch hold of the buoy, and he can take this as a lifesaver, keep that as a buoyancy thing, and swim to the shore safely. So that helps a lot in that. We have a carrying payload of 2 such buoys in one drone itself.
Okay.
So at a time minimum 2 people can be saved
Okay.
with the operating payload of 8 plus 8 16 kgs per buoy.
Okay.
So this is the thing. The third one what you are seeing is the fireball mechanism,
Okay.
where the fire department uses a thing known as snorkel. It
Okay.
goes high ladder, but for the person to stand on that with the balance and the ladder being released the time, all that, people don't die out of fire mainly.
Okay.
People die out of the hydrocarbon gas that comes out of the thing, hydrocarbonaceous material. So popularly, contrary to the popular belief that people die only out of fire, people escape.
That's
Through the escalate, they will escape. Whereas
right.
the fire emission is there, no? The smoke, that kills people.
Yes, sir.
So within that short period of time, you let operate and smother the fire. That is the right terminology. So smothering the fire is most important. These fireballs will fly, these drones will fly at such a height of a building. And today we have only high-rise buildings, no single small building.
Okay, that's
Anything
right.
you look at it, 18, while coming back from the airport itself, you will see here to this place,
That's
you will
right.
find around 25 stories, 30 stories building.
Correct.
So to that height, immediately somebody has to lift and go. Only drone can do the purpose, and we are doing that.
Great.
The other one what you are looking at here is the underwater drone.
Drone. Okay.
This underwater drone is coming use in terms of salvaging the objects which are stuck even up to 500 meters in the deep sea,
Okay.
or quarries, or dead bodies mainly. Supposing somebody dies, and salvaging is going to be a problem. So
right.
those bodies and they can be recovered. One. Number two, this has got 8 plus 8, 16,000 looms of light on that.
Okay.
So what happens? That much lighting when you give it to the thing, the visibility of the product as it is, not a sonar image or something. Physical dimensions will be available, like your photograph kind of a thing. It will be visible in 3-dimensional thing. The exact situation, like a camera, it will work as a camera and give you the entire image. And we can also have the sonar also incorporated into that. This can be incorporated the GPS to know the location, or some smugglers put the gold and escape away, and the value of the gold to be seized by the government, by the police personnel or the officials. This will come handy for the relocation of the thing along with the GPS part. So this is another purpose. And that one is a surveillance drone.
Okay.
So supposing some hoodlums are hiding in a forest or something like that, and the force would like to find them, like the Pulwama incident and the
That's right.
Aerospace incident, all these things are happening. So to find out the terrorist operations wherever their base is, this can go and scavenge and find out the people. And also traffic regulations, wherever high traffics are there, that area congestion, blind spots, accident prone areas, and police to find certain criminals in dense areas. For all that, the surveillance drone will help. What you see here is a missile dropping drone.
Okay.
This is a missile dropping drone which helps in terms of dropping the missile from the air. What happens? This is going below the radar range. So what happens is the missile can be thrown without identification of this particular drone going over there. Second best thing on this would be, you will be sending a 300 crore or 30,000 crores or 30 whatever it is in numbers of crores of rupees only. All the flights are coming, Rafale, Mirage, you name anything, F-22 and all that. If they go and put the thing, what happens? Supposing the enemy finds out and he fires through the tank and all that, so much of money will be wasted.
Correct.
Hardly with 15 lakhs to 20 lakh rupees if you are going to throw the missile. That is going to be a handy system. Like this, you can have a flotilla of drones going over there without getting into the trajectory of the radar, without getting found. They get throwing these things and come back safely to the homing place. So that is another advantage with this drone.
Right, sir.
So these are all the current drones that we are having. We are hopeful to expand this range shortly, and for all this we need something known as DGCA approval.
Okay.
And Director General of Civil Aviation has to approve. We already got the approval for our agricultural drones.
Okay.
And we are slowly applying for the rest of the things also where it is required and mandatory.
Absolutely. So it is inspiring, I can say.
Yeah.
So in every field where man cannot do such things like
Yes.
life
Robotic
saving,
and thing.
that's absolutely.